trip to New Orleans in Super Bowl 58. We are ready to rock in the AFC Championship game. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9. Herbert, he'll buy some time right. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Ekeler. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, Ekeler running it. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Ekeler. A solid stiff arm. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing. And they got it out to him on the left side. And he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Ekeler. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flushed out right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Guyton there to make the grab. And the Express are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Jackson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Tackle, tackle, tackle.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Running on first down, Eckler. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams, 32 yards. And the Express have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now 14-0.
14. Ravens nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Man open left side. It's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on third down. Here's another conversion. And now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Eckler. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Express continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Rosas now to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Express 21, Ravens nothing. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open, so it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They go play action with Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Play action. It's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DJ Chark, 38 yards. And the Ravens cut into that lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. Reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Herbert on first down now. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. back to throw here, Herbert. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9. Herbert. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown. Donald Parham, 43 yards. And the Express are able to widen their advantage. Rosas to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Express 28, Ravens 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Play action. Now Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
Jackson now. That's complete, left side to Bateman.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
They go play action now. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Chark.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It's a 5-yard pickup, but spotted a few chain links short of the 1st, so a little bit of decision time here coming up on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
On the ground, it's Eckler. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Now it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Express take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, Charles, fans around here, they were already talking Super Bowl. They've made plans. You just can't look past anybody in this league, especially this deep into the playoffs.
You would think that every year that message would sink in. And it feels like every year we see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen. But when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 75 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now down to 20. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Intended receiver there was Donald Parham.
And now it's 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Allen has it, left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On 4th down, Herbert, they'll roll him out right. And Allen's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Eckler. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Steps away to his left. This caught left side by the tight end Parham. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39. Here is Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the 31, Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Express adds 6 to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. On the option, here's Eckler. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosazon to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Jim. Hawk 70.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 15. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. Rosas' kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Taken in at the 3. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Rolling to his right. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Jackson on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
Let's go, D. Watch 36. Hey, report.
Again, Jackson.
That's once again complete to Chark.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
They pay me.
Picked by Kenneth Murray. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Showtime today,
Touchdown. Jalen Guyton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Express are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump, and he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This AFC title bout has no doubt not gone according to plan, and these fans, they seem stunned as we move towards the final stages of this. And now here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's caught. Touchdown. But sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one covering an even 63 yards in the air. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for two.
Watch the team. Watch the team. Watch the team. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there, and sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next? And the ball is knocked out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And some room to work. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now Herbert following the turnover. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. play action. It's Herbert. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
66. Ravens 14. Albrecht Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first and 10 as they search for a late score. On first and 10, it's Jackson. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23.
Brings up second down.
Jackson. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore. He'll buy some time right. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Tucker with the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
One play at a time.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. Tucker now to add the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just yet, but trying to polish things off here as they start 1st and 10.
A big loss on first down leads to a tricky second down. 18 yards to go. Mariota here to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action now. Mariota. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Odafe Oweh. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And all that hard work has paid off. They're AFC champions, and on to the Super Bowl they go.
It's got to be an amazing feeling for them, doesn't it, Brandon? The idea that you've done it all that hard work, all that sweating, all that effort, all those times you're getting yelled at by your coach, and now you get to go to the Super Bowl. Put your hats on, guys, and say AFC champs.